on, everybody? This is John Beta. I want to welcome you to Scrap Mechanic Survival. Hope you guys are doing pretty good today. I'm doing good myself. Don't want to forget to mind you all to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be here when the stuff happens. So here we are out gathering some more ember. We actually finished on the bridge mostly, like it's a good chunk of it last episode. Again, it took a few episodes, a lot longer than I thought. And initially it just started off as like, I need a better looking thing to cross over to the garden or the farm area, and then the completionist side of me took over, and there we go. So there we go. We got that out. We still need to get more stuff done on it, but I'm taking a big break from that for right now. It's functional, and it looks pretty good the way it is. It needs some changes. OCD is yelling at me about the underneath thing, but whatever. I've done some more gathering of the stone and the metal. Also got, what else have we done? We've done some clams and oil, and we need to hit up some beeswax too, I think. Oh, that's hiding under there. Can we get it? There it is. Beeswax, and we still got we got wood left over, the scrap wood that we had before that we used for scaffolding I could use for wood, but gathering the metal and the stone is probably the biggest thing that is hindering. The trees are actually not that bad. They really aren't that bad with the setup we've got. We have to do a little bit of manual cleanup here and there, and I do see a rebuild on that in the future, but I really want to reduce the amount of oil I'm using on the gathering of stone and metal, and the big part of that is the saws. It's actually decently efficient, but I'd like to get it even more efficient. Also, I'd like to have more drills on it, so we might move away from a straight up scorpion thing that we've got, and it might be similar in some of the function, but probably visually it's going to look a little different, because I want to add in, I probably want to like double the amount of drills, honestly, maybe a little bit more. I don't know yet, but I do want to get it running on bearings. I am worried about the weight factor with the pistons, but we're going to end up finding out and seeing, and if it can handle it or not, and if it can, great. If not, then we might have to figure out another system or something. But anyway, oh, and I've done some cleanup at the base. I'll show you guys when we get back there. I'm just going to go ahead and keep gathering up some embers, so this way I can get some more tier 2 metal together. I've got a little bit, but I know we need to make some drills. I've already grabbed the drills off of the original Scorpion. I really don't want to take apart some of the old creations until hopefully we can do blueprints in survival, so then I can save it, and then I'm good, because, you know, it's got a sentimental value to it, guys. That's the first actual really good functional thing that we've made for mining. And look down there. We got a friend here. I think they changed it too. I think before, whenever they respawn, you could actually accidentally pick them up in your inventory, and then also you could weld, and there's no welding on the fresh ones right now, so we'll have to find out sometime. We do need to make some trailers pretty soon too. If they made it to where we can't weld them, I actually think it's a little more fun than what we had before. And it's getting dark. All right, I'll shut up. I'll get back to work. We'll meet you back at the base. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. E. Oh, yeah. All right, welcome back, and we have grabbed I already got the metal going. I got more ember over there, did a couple of water runs down there. We do need to get some way to run the water up in a nice, clean way. Let's go over here, though. What should we have done? Well, I made this little holder for the car, just because I needed my garage for my base for some other things than just storing the vehicle in right now. We plan to build a garage later on anyway for our vehicles, at least our moving ones and stuff like that. But this is what we've done over here. I've painted a cookbot actually white, just because he's got a chef hat and made it match, so he's got his thing back in. I need to redo the controller with the there's already a bearing down there, but I need to redo the controller so he can be dancing and stuff. There's that, but I made a food rack, and that's makes me happy. So I color coded it. So this is beets, this is carrots, this is tomatoes. Then in here, these are the seeds, and this is blueberries, bananas, and oranges. And then up here we have the spuds, and then this is going to be the pineapple, and that is broccoli. So we have the seeds in there, and then these are just like amounts of food that I've still got hanging out. There's a couple empty ones in here, and then we got our nice coolers up and stuff like that. But I thought like we needed an upgrade over here, get it more managed, also to make it where the walking comes in. Also, they added flowers, and they poked through, and they added new bushes. The reason why I know this is because I run this game on the foliage density low. You cannot do off. People keep saying off. You can't. It says creative only. It only just makes it low. Off does not work. See, stuff is still here. And I really don't like the fact that they did that, and it's not able to get rid of, because I want, as much as I like seeing it in the regular natural scenery, I want my stuff to look good, and I'm not going to rebuild this because of that. And this really sucks, because look at all that. We might not rebuilding it because of it. I don't know. We'll see. We eventually are going to be getting into more advanced watering and planting systems like that. I just, the time factor and getting this bridge ended up being a behemoth. in a thing. So it is what it is. And then we're going to head over here and I'll show you how well we cleaned up our lovely storage area in the basement, because it was just a hot mess of stuff and I was tired of it. And here we go. I made some shelf racking for the stuff. It's organized. We have everything together. It's good to go. Let me go ahead and throw some more ember in here right quick while it's still doing stuff. There we go. And then we'll take you, put you there, and there we go. So there's that, and that's what we've done. I put the little locker right here next to the dress spot, and then we've also got our sunshake thing. I was like, hey, might as well get something with some vending machine just for now. This is not permanent. This is pretty much permanent for just random blocks and stuff like that. We still need to do decorating with the ceilings and stuff like that, but that is what we've got. And here's the new bushes. Here's a new bush here. There's a new bush in here. That's why I built the rack right here to kind of cover it. Yeah, I feel like the low setting should get rid of any of the special bushes and leave some of the grass. That's what I feel like. You know what I mean? You should get rid of the flowers and the taller bushes, and then this type of grass stays. I really feel like that's what low setting should be. But that, that's my opinion, and I'm not always right. So anyway, I'm crafting up some more mats. We got to get the tier 2 metal going. More, actually, oh crap! Did I just use up? Oh, I just used up all my metal. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have my scorpion parked over there. Just so you guys know what my method is with gathering with the stone and metal and wood. I've started in the corner where the wreck spaceship is at, and I've worked my way out, so I can kind of like a clean spread over an area instead of some random spot. That's my starting area, and well, it was, because it's no longer that. But yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get some more metal so we can make drills and some stuff for our new. Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, and I am crafting materials now. Considering that I pretty much turned all of my original metal into tier 2. I figure we can make some tier 2 and tier 3 wood for what we're about to do. I don't want it to get hit once and it get wrecked. So I've queued up some more of that. Blocks. I've already crafted up some other things as well. Let's just go ahead and do a row of these, and then I'll do the tier 3. And down here, I did have some cactus left over from the last, from the woodcutter thing. And then I made more cactuses and filled up 2 boxes worth of cactuses. And then over here, I've already prepped up. This is expensive. The drills themselves are from the original Scorpion. The rest of it's still together. But I got some, oh yeah, I think I've got 2 controllers left. We need more pistons. We have some suspension over here still, right? Yeah, we still have 2 regular suspension here. So those will go in the hole. We have 6 of those for in here. We have, how many pistons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. Still had some switches and buttons, but I made more switches and buttons. Here's the controllers there. So we'll need more drills in the end, but the first thing we're going to work on, we're going to try and, I can't promise this is going to work. We're going to try and do something similar to the woodcutter that we've got, that you guys saw a couple episodes ago. Not exactly the same, but the biggest thing that takes the longest when mining stone and metal is not the initial breaking of it, it's the breaking it down into the logs. So what I'm thinking is, what if we grab the whole entire node, drill the bottom out, and then flip it back and grind it up? I hope it works. We're gonna find out, though. This is for science. This is a for science episode, guys. You had to know this is a for science episode. We're gonna be for sciencing it up. Everybody loves a little bit of science. Oh, we're getting low on. No, we're not. Wait, I queued up tier 3, didn't I? I did. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We're good. Everything's fine. I still have some tier 3 concrete from before, so thank God for that. We'll be using that to wait out the back end. Not really worried about doing the actual machine or the moving part of the vehicle, but what we're gonna do is power all of the drills with the bearings controller setup, and I still have a good amount of components left and circuitry. I did a big farm. Yeah, we're good to go. I don't get as many circuits as a lot of other people because we don't get attacked on our farm by bots. So there's a lot of people that have a lot of excess circuits. We do not. I need to actually build a farm to farm circuits. I think that's going to be one of the things we'll do in the near future too. That way we can, maybe I'll make it a spud farm specifically and then have it defend itself and then just use it to get lots and lots of circuits and components if we can help it. Anyway, though, that's where we're at. Let me get the rest of the stuff crafted up and then we will be back to build. All right, welcome back. We're here. We got the stuff. We're good to go. Things are in inventory. Grab the bearings. We have all the little stuffs we need. I probably need a crunchy time in a second. So what I'm thinking is we make like an arm thing that has like a sliding, like we have pistons on it that push out for the arms, and then the arms themselves like kind of like wrap around the rock itself, and then when it grabs the rock and we drill underneath it, we just tilt back and then it grinds it up, and then as the boulder gets ground up, we'll have the pistons closing in, and it'll keep the tension on the boulder to keep it on the interior of the thing. I think that might work. I don't know. I can't promise that this is going to be a successful test. I'm sure we'll have some level of success, maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to feel out stuff, and I really like how the tier 3 wood looks too. Look at this. It has little things on it, and the glowiness. Where's the glowiness? Show the glowiness. Oh, there's glowiness right there, but there we go. It has the glowiness on it too, which I think is pretty nifty. We have the box here with the stuff. Let's start off with something simple here. Let's do this and this. Let's grab you, put you here, and maybe here. And then maybe, I hate to put a second one on it, honestly. How wide is that going to end up going? Let's do some testing already. Testing is, I know it's 15-15 on either side, but still, let's just see how this works. Let's throw this on the front side for now. Attach you to here and here. Oh, God, I already got it grabbed. We do have a decent amount of components. I'm really, I know we could burn through these really fast. So we're just going to try and be careful. Let's scope once right now. We'll also max the speed out and then connect you and then do this. And we'll say 15 with the X in the middle. So it makes it like, what, 32? Those on that side. So 34 wide, maybe. All right, drop you on the ground. I feel like that's good enough. That's good enough. That'll do the job we needed to do. So let's put you here. Let's put you down again. That way I don't have to worry about the pistons looking all wonky. All right, so that's on there. So this, what really needs to happen is I pick these back up and we're going to move these forward and try to use this slide, this thing as a kind of a way to kind of keep it going. Now, what is the friction on the woods? Oh, we need low friction for that. What do I have that's semi-lightweight that is low friction? Okay, the sand block is, but it has no durability. I have sand blocks actually from making all that glass. Regular wood is 3, cardboard is low. So this durability, friction is still 5. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Friction, that's high. The net block is 3. So I'm thinking about the least amount of friction on this possible might be the best way to go. Armored glass block. What does that take? Glass blocks. Oh my God. Okay. Durability between this one. The restroom blocks are still lower. Tile. It looks like. Oh, there's that high friction compared to the other ones. How about parts? So we have low friction parts. Those aren't that heavy either. And that has a friction of 3 versus the wood one, which has a friction of 5. I wonder if we put that on the bottom, if it would help it slide. I guess we could do that after the fact. Okay, being aware of stuff is don't fall in the hole. Being aware of holes is important too. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on here, and we will go ahead and get some more things done and see what we get at. I'll try to at least get to where we have the arms on it, and kind of what I'm talking about. It's good. I want to have it open up and have like 3 claws that go around it. Almost like fingers grabbing the thing. I have no idea how well this is or isn't going to work. I'm going to keep saying that over and over again, but who knows? And there's only one way to find out, and that's just to do it, and we're going to do it. And once we get this put up too, we're going to bring it somewhere well to the ground and just see if it can grab the boulders without too much of a problem. But yeah, we're gonna try that. Anyway, give me a second here. It's going to take me a minute to get this together. We'll be right back. All right, so commencing the test here now. Let's see how we do. And this is not going to work that well. This might be a fail to begin with. Let's go ahead and spread them out and then close it in and then close them back in around it and see what happens. It holds on, or it gets onto it pretty good. What if we move you a little bit closer? Like that. Let's try that out now. It doesn't want to do the same. Now, if we had friction on that... See, the reason why I want to do this is that the time consumption when mining is not when you're initially drilling the rocks out of the ground. It's when you're trying to clean up all the pieces on the ground. Now, I did a design earlier that I tried out on a save and did some testing with it, and it destroyed the FPS. I wanted to have... Well, I guess I could show you right quick. I recorded a little bit of it. Let me show it to you right quick. So this is the first test. Well, not really the first. I've actually tried something else, but it crashed. The backup I did. This is another backup. I came over here and did some testing. Well, I did this to show you guys that the weight of the metal block has the same per square block area as the drill, and this pretty much balances out. As you can see, I had a controller back there that I detached from it, and it's still pretty much there. So with my test here, I used the metal blocks to take care of the weight of the drills just to see how it would work. But this arm moved over and out, and there's it turning on right now. And then it moves out too. And then just trying to actually control this over an entire metal node is just not happening. It's actually a smaller version. I'd rather have the entire thing filled with drills and just go up and down on a larger scale than this, which would take a lot of mats to get the drills done. But it just isn't going to work because by the time you get your bearings on there, even if it was willing to use gas, by the time you get the bearings on there and the pieces themselves, your FPS just wrecks. The very first version I tested, I didn't even have the drills on it. Very first version I tested crashed my game. So this is something that I really wish could work, and I wish we had some better stability with pistons, guys. This is, to me, it's kind of silly, but when you're trying to do like end game like stuff with a higher level of achievement of things, this is just not indicative. Look at that. There we go. There's some craziness there, and it's just okay. Anyway, I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying. I need a shirt with that. But this was one of the original ideas because I wanted an entire press to go down that would enclose the entire node, go down. The sides have resource collectors that then would push in and gather all the mats, come back out to separate refineries built on the sides of this. And this would just go place it down, do the thing, pick it up, move, and go to the next one for ultimate types of mining. But again, the feature will not be available with the way the current state of pistons and FPS are at the moment. So again, that was from a backup save for testing because I was afraid it might destroy FPS and the cost of mats would be worth it. But as you can see, that's not going to work. Oh, God, not you. Not you. Get away from me. There we go. Nice. And I got to... Where's your arm? Where's your arm, man? There it is. Can't leave that arm laying around. So my idea was to be able to grab part of the rock, drill out the bottom as best as I can, have the hands like grab it, and then fling it back on the mining bed. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know if this is going to work, honestly. Almost feels like it could be bigger, because this feels like a smaller one. And so, do I have the stuff on me to make it one more bigger? Oh, the controller wouldn't be able to handle it. I have 2 controllers to run this. All right. I'm going to run back. We're going to do some more adjustments, and we're going to see if we can put the drill piece on the bottom and maybe test it on a rock. I've been using that for sizing up stuff. I don't want to mess with that one. That one's like close to my base. So let me get some more stuff done on this, and we will return. All right. I've got it here. I'm going to try it out. It looks like it's going to push it back right when I start it up. So what I've done, I've added in... Oh, yeah, it's a hot mess. I put a spacer back here with some pistons. Then I've got I have some sports suspensions already, so I used those with a couple of bearings, and then and they're connected to a controller. Let's watch it get thrown out. Yeah, I need to reset that. And we're trying to do testing, guys. This is R&D at its finest right now in front of your very eyes. So I would weld it, but I don't know if I might be able to get close enough with that. Can I put something here and then weld you there? Like, give me a line and then I can kind of work it out. Like this. And then find the spot like right here. And pull this up. And then, can I weld you to that? Oh, it's not really centered. And then, can I, oh, that might be perfect landing. Where's my welding tool? It's in my inventory, great. 7, okay, let's get it before it goes away. Let's put it right there. And then see if I can place you like this. No, it's too low to the ground. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna see. Screw it. No, we're just gonna do it. Stick with the plan. Let's go right about here-ish again. Get on it. Go. Grab it. Grab onto it like your life means it. Oh, the friction is kind of working. I'm just gonna pull it up straight. Is that enough? Okay. Wait a minute. Really? Hold on a second. Okay, so this actually... Where you going, man? Hold on, we got work to do. This actually did something I didn't expect. Okay, so it held it in place already. I wonder if we could just do this then with the drills, and as they fall down, it holds in place. Oh, by the way, I did add some suspension on this with the cactus too, but what if I filled that in really quickly? I should have enough blocks to kind of get something going. Like, let's just say we did this. What if we could have actually interconnected these so it was a little bit more sturdy, but then it would have more bearings and then we'd lose FPS. Let's just try this out. Let's see how much this weighs down the arms. Just something simple like that in that spot, and just see if that helps out. That goes over there. That would be amazing if this could do it. I mean, we could end up putting bearing, so we could end up doing drills on the arms too, I guess, as long as it doesn't destroy the FPS all the way, just to help grind it down. That might be the way to go then, man. All right, let's try it again, and then I'll clean up. Again, like, I do all my farming for stone. I'm in the corner working my way out. I'm glad I don't do it here for these reasons, because having to take this all the way to a spot that would have stone, if I did not, you know, maintain stuff like this, I would be kind of screwed. Up. Hold it. Is that enough? It might be. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. And it kind of goes out. All right, let's just try this. Pushing it in. Holy crap. Okay. Really? Really? Okay. That is... And my FPS barely got rocked at all. What if I change those with drills? I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. And there's been a lot of work done. Done some modifications. Just so you guys know, no cacti have been hurt during the making of this episode. I did not want to go out and get more flowers because we're busy doing other things. So I added more areas and then used up the rest of the cactus. I think yeah, that's all I got. On both sides. Also, I added in drills on the inner arms and the center there. I think I ended up having to make 6 more or something like that. So it wasn't that bad. The big cost was the controllers. The controllers are expensive. I'm actually out of components now. I think I got 1. No, I am out of controllers. Okay, great. Anyway, so how does this work? Well, I'm hoping this works fine. We'll find out. Can I get in and jump up there? I guess not. The bottom 2 drills here are on their own controller. And, of course, you guys saw I can push out. And then these top ones are on their own controller. These ones spin in, those far ones spin in, and these ones are offset. And they, like, if they're to the left, they spin in clockwise. If they're on the right hand side, it's spinning counterclockwise, trying to keep things in there. And then everything else is kind of there. I added some of the concrete on it to give it some weight, I guess. And before I did any more like building with it or anything like that, I did not want to have to. Looks like I'm stuck. Okay, that didn't work out. Oh, there we go. There it goes. Grab it, please. We're not close enough. And I'm still surprised at the amount of frames I've still got. Usually in testing like this, it's like all over the place. We're all up on it, right? We're pretty close up on it. Yeah, we are. Okay. So let me get on here first. We'll throw this down here. Do 1 and then 2. And then 1. It's kind of in there. Okay, let's open it up again. This is kind of like the big tree problem that we had. The friction is really working out well for most of the arms. How well do we handle this? Just to see. Open it up. It actually ended up grinding some of it down too. Okay, I'm gonna put wheels on this, and I'm just gonna steal a gas engine from somewhere for now. Actually, we have the electric engine. I'd like to try that out. We're gonna try the electric engine out. I'm just gonna go grab the mats and bring them back, and we'll see how this works. Okay, it's been an exorbitant amount of time since we've last met. We're talked or hung out because I came and put the electric engine down and realized I could only have 2 connections, and then the seat could only handle so many connections. And then, yeah, so I went farming. I got a couple more clothing boxes and some other stuff too, but I got enough stuff to upgrade this to max and this to max. So I hope this all works out. If not, I guess we can make a cool motorcycle or something. I don't know. Let's put some juice in right quick. And let's do this and see how we do. And I turned up the bearings to 50 degrees in the back end and do rear steering with this. I just want to try this thing out, man. This is a bigger node than I probably normally would come up with something like this, but we could still come up like this. I wonder if we could just come up and turn 3 on. And then push in. Turn it off. All right, so we cleared out that much of it. Can I get this other one on the other end first? And I wonder how much batteries I'm going to use by using this. I like how controlled it is with the battery juice in it. And see, the thing about this being so wide, I don't really care because I do usually do the tree clearing along with the stone gathering. So most of the trees are dead by the time I get through in some cases. Okay, let's do this. Let's push it forward. Okay, let's just stop that. All right, so we're going to move up and try to get this guy locked in. So we'll move up over here. We get a little bit of that lag, that little FPS drop, but that's fine. We're farming right now. That's how it usually goes. Let's pull up. All right, let's do 2. It actually wrapped around. Okay, let's turn on the engine. And turn on these guys. Is that the right thing? Yeah. And then push that forward. Please don't tip over. Turn on again. Push these guys out on the bottom. It's keeping them together. It's keeping it together. Come on, cactus, don't fail me now. Oh, looks like it's gonna fail me now. Oh, it's bringing them in. Oh, it's eating it. It's eating it. All right, I'm gonna bring the bottom guys in again. Maybe it'll help grind up the ones sitting in the bottom. Holy crap. Is there anything left yet? We're not wasting any gas because this is not gas driven. Let's open up the arms. Oh, this is so much faster. Granted, this other stuff is laying around. I wonder if I can scoop it up now and do this. Might be kind of hard at our height that we're at, but let's just try. Let's move in. Let's close the arms around the top of this first. See if we can get this one cleared out. All right, turn on the grid drills. Pushing in. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot these things like to blow up. All right, so let's back up out of this. Honestly, I probably don't need those bottom arms on there too much. I don't know. Maybe that's what's helping with the FPS some. I'm still sitting at some decent one. I'm going to see if I can scoop these guys up. Since they sit up a little bit higher and like kind of put them together, there's a tree. That might be one of our worst enemies. So I can spread out. Let's just do this. Let's just do this with the lift. Where's the front? Right there. So let's rotate it like this. Let's kind of face it towards the pile like this. Like this. Maybe right here. Bring it down so it doesn't fall as far. All right, so let's move in. Let's open up the arms. Let's move in. It's probably going to be too high. Let's kind of push it again a little bit there. And then close the arms and close these back in. No. We're going to break the ones in front of us, though. Again, with no gas costs. All right, bringing them back. It did clear out those, though. So I wonder how we would do on a smaller node. Let me see if I can find a smaller node to mess with, and we'll be right back. Okay, I found a smaller one. Let's rotate. Let's do this. Let's line up like that. Let's drop you down like it's hot, because it is. This might be really hot. This is about like perfect size. It's a little deep, but hey. Never scared me before. All right, let's turn it on. Push in. Turn on the other drills. Open the arms a little bit. Close them again. Bringing back the drills. It'll let me. Okay, there they go, there they go, there they go. Get over the other one, there we go. Resets these guys here. Okay, there we go. The less stuff that falls on the ground not made and not broken down, the better. Oh, it was the piece underneath that was blocking it from going back in. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. I'm pretty happy with this so far. This is actually even with the Scorpion, like if I want to use a lot of gas, I can just sit around and drive and try and break down the little pieces, and it almost is faster just to break them sometimes with a hammer. Other times I'm just get lucky on the clumps. This one here is actually like the amount of time I'm spending to get this much of it already broken all the way down is really not that bad. I can foresee us using something like this. I had to just how much battery usage have we used just to drive around with it? I mean, we could go with a bearing drive on it if we need to. Oh yeah, that thing sucks up some power, man. I would almost rather go with the bearing than the gas, because there's like more torque, and I'm not needing to go fast with this thing. So maybe we could do something like that. I really don't want to use the suspension to. We can put the bars on the outside to steady the wheels. That might even be even better. But that works out pretty good so far. I see some tweaking happening, kind of like what we did with the Scorpion. And yeah, we could put resource collectors on the back with a refinery to add more weight. That might end up being a thing. And I feel like the whole front end might want to come down just a smidge. I need to do more testing. I need to do more testing. I don't know. This turned into what I didn't think it was going to be. I was thinking about doing something like we do the lumber stuff and having it laid down on a bed of drills, but this is a lot cheaper because that's a lot less drill heads. I mean, 6 of them were already from our older Scorpions, so that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 more. So that's nice because we still have extra metal. We had the 2 or 3 concrete already, and yeah, this was a lot quicker to break down. That other one, As we get used to using this, I probably end up putting in, and after going grinding some more, probably put another set of controllers to control the arms differently. Like have the first phase kind of close around on it, and then have a second phase where it grabs everything. You know what I mean? And it might be cool to throw some pistons in the bottom of this or something to push out to help scooping up everything together. Because if we can scoop it up and bunch it up inside of this, it's going to grind it up really quick. And again, we're not using any gas. And we are using a lot amount of batteries and stuff like that, but it's only because it's so heavy. All right, well, that's the time we got for today. Hopefully you guys will like what you see. We need a name for this thing. I guess we should wait until we get it to where we need to be, but we need a name for it. You guys come today. Let me know down below. But as always, thank you so very much, and you all have a good night.